Hi everyone, welcome to the Pie of Genius podcast. My name is Jeff, I'm a business coach, and what I love to do is to partner with leaders and teams to help them increase their clarity, their productivity, achieve their goals, and I do that by really helping them tap into the resources that they already have. And I help them to discover and then activate and then leverage their unique genius. And something else I also love to do is to have great conversations with interesting people. And today I'm meeting with Kate Stone, who is the owner of Katrina's Secret Kitchen. And just so you can hear what she's offering this winter and find out a little bit more about her. Welcome, Kate.
Thanks, Jeff.
You got some lovely stuff I can see here. Delicious food. So first off, just let us know, what are some of the things you do? What do you offer here?
Well, I have a meal service on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. I try to be open days that other places are closed. And you can come to the window and order between 11 and 3, or you can phone in your orders, or you can text, as long as you do it before 10 a.m. On the day of service. Let's see, we have kind of homespun food, especially during the day. We have sandwiches made on our baguettes, which we make here, and including the hot pastrami and Gruyere, which is actually quite hot on the market. And then we've got Greek spinach pies, which there's some here unbaked. And we always have a couple of soups, including a vegetarian soup. So that's the meal part. And then I am very interested in home arts, and I am trying to, I've been giving classes, and I want to get more people with more expertise to teach and give classes either here or at the Grange. And I like doing community projects. I do a lot of catering for the Chamber of Commerce, for example, the Kiwanis Club, but I'm excited about collaborating with the library soon on a community project where we're serving dinners at very low cost, so it's an excellent challenge. I also do corporate events. I do team building exercises and rent a people mover, take people around the island on a little tour.
Oh, fun. Okay.
And sometimes culminating with a little cooking demo or a cooking cooperative project with the group. So really quite lateral.
Okay, excellent. And so what are you offering this winter that people might be interested in?
Well, I think the soups are popular in the winter. Also, I do a lot of braised dishes, so like oxtail or beef cheeks, these cuts that you don't see too often that are making a resurgence. I make ribs, those are popular, hearty fare like that. I also like to create salads that fit with the seasons, which can be challenging. Since it's winter,
right.
But there's cabbages and beets and lots of things to work with. I have a little garden plot, which I use some of the produce from at the community garden. So I think a lot of what I really like about this job is being able to connect with people and tell jokes and laugh and confess that I never made the dish that I put on the menu.
Okay.
All the sort of humanness of it all, and that's about what I do. I do catering on the weekends. I do large and small events, fancy to, like this one at the library.
Awesome. So what are some of the meals that you serve meals each week? Like, maybe what are you offering this coming week? Like, what's the actual on the menu?
Well,
and then also maybe how they would order. How does that work?
Okay. Well, say I'm having meatloaf sandwich. I made a lot of meatloaf last week. It's perfect. Kind of gets better with age. So we're gonna have meatloaf sandwiches. So I put that on the menu, and it's on there at 9 o'clock on Monday morning. So someone who sees it and knows that sometimes we run out of meatloaf may call or text and say, I want 2 meatloaf sandwiches at 1 o'clock. So we write up a ticket and we put it on the refrigerator, and we keep track so we don't oversell. And or people can walk up to the window and order. And so, the good and bad part about that is we might be out of the food if it wasn't reserved, but we might have new dishes which we sometimes create if we've sold out of things.
Okay.
And you can also call, which is the best way, I think, to accept 10:30 to 11 is kind of crunch time, so.
Sooner the plan ahead. You plan ahead and like order, reserve ahead of time. That's what's best. Sounds like.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I like the walk up too. But yeah, if you really want something particular, it's a good idea
That's
to
a
call.
good idea. Okay, that makes sense.
You can get it ready. You can have it hot or cold as well if you want to heat it at home, or if
So
you
they
want
can take it hot, or they can.
That's right.
Right.
Especially with prior notice.
Good. And so, how can people? What is your address? Where can they find you online? What's that information?
Okay, I'm at 55 Malcolm Street, and it's Unit 340, and it's on the Friday Harbor storage side. There's a lot of signs directing you to all these great businesses in Surina Business Park. And we're on the left side when you drive in, but if you're walking from town, we're on the right. And I'm in the same row as Felicitations Bakery, and who I think you interviewed.
Yeah.
And also Renee Beecham just opened the Green Beet Kitchen, so we've got a little momentum here.
Excellent. So if you are interested, and I'm sure that you are, to try some of the food that Katrina offers, I'll put all of her contact information in the show notes below, so check that out. And until next time, guys, keep thriving, keep leaning into your genius, and give Kate a call and order some food. All right, guys, you have a great week. Thanks, Kate.
Yeah,
Great.
thank you.
Bye-bye.